We aren't considered real people who have feelings and dreams and ambitions. People who want the best for their children, I said to myself. Is anybody going to stand up and say, this is wrong? We're going to bring justice to this situation? When 1964 dawned, I wondered, will the new year bring relief from bombings, and some much-needed peace to my city? Will Kennedy's wish of national desegregation ever come true now that he's dead? The bombings and killings didn't stop after the calendar page turned. Birmingham's nickname still fit. Not much had changed in Birmingham. With all the mining operations around the area, dynamite was easy to come by and hard to trace, and so was the hatred. Every black family in my neighborhood knew this familiar sound of a bomb exploding. On any given day or night, we'd be sitting in the house or on the front porch and hear that distinctive boom. In an instant, everything would grow still and quiet. We would look at one another and wait for the phone to ring. Spring 1964 came to Birmingham as usual. Turmoil and questions about John F. Kennedy's killer kept the nation in a state of unrest. I was still reeling from the assassination of my president and the death of my 4 friends. I felt miserable and depressed. I couldn't sleep, and I thought a lot about death and dying. The cloud still followed me everywhere I went. At 3 o'clock one morning in April 1964, we heard that unmistakable boom. The bronze bright light lit up the sky above our street, and for a few seconds, night became day. The force of that blast knocked my brothers, Wendell and Alan, out of their top bunks with a loud thud. I was asleep in my room and shot up in bed when I heard the shattering glass. What in the world, I thought? Almost immediately, I heard Mrs. Crowell screaming. She was trying to wake up her family and get them out of the house in case another bomb exploded. I can't believe it's happening again. I looked out the hole where my now shattered bedroom window had been, and I saw smoke coming from the house across the street. Kirk, Wendell, and I had now experienced 2 bombings, 2 close calls in our lives. After the church bombing in September 1963, Kirk stopped speaking, except when he felt absolutely necessary. The next April, after he and Wendell had been thrown from their beds, Kirk became even more withdrawn. What was going through his young mind? We never discussed it. When Birmingham's Phillips High School finally integrated in 1963, my brother Kirk was enrolled as one of the school's first black students. Although he never explicitly talked about it, I imagine that this must have been a difficult experience for him, especially with his quiet nature. He was smart in math, but came home with a C on his report card in math that year. So my mother went to the school, and she asked the teacher about it. She was told that Kirk had sat in the wrong seat, and he was given the wrong grade by mistake. That experience seemed to diminish his faith in people, and he became even more quiet and withdrawn after that. After school, he worked part-time at Birmingham's Greyhound bus station. "I've never seen a person so quiet," his employer once told my mother. "He just works. He never says anything."